Hello and welcome to CO2 and fiber laser cutting at Therma Corporation. Therma uses these processes to cut sheet metal and tubing.
So I started in the industrial part of this business, and the way we used to make elbows, you'd buy a tube and it would go to a saw, and you'd cut the parts to pieces with the saw at the different angles. So with this, we take a tube and run it through this machine, and the laser head is positioned like this, and it'll rotate and cut these ties out of it, and then you can take that and turn it into so this is a 45-second cut.
Important physical parameters in LBM are the reflectivity and thermal conductivity of the workpiece surface and its specific heat and latent heats of melting and evaporation. The lower these quantities, the more efficient the process. The equation shown here describes the relationship between the cutting parameters. Where T is the depth of the cut, it is a function of a constant defined for the process, power input, cutting speed, and laser spot diameter. Typical cutting speeds are 0.5 to 7.5 meters per minute. This number varies heavily due to material, thickness, power, and type of laser. The surface provided by LBM is usually rough and has a heat-affected zone, which in critical applications may have to be removed or heat-treated. CO2 lasers use a gas mixture as the amplification medium for the laser beam. They are faster than fiber lasers in materials thicker than 5 millimeters, as the laser can be absorbed better at higher levels of incidence. Quality is consistent throughout all thicknesses of material, and mirrors guide the beam. Fiber lasers use a solid-state laser. They are faster than CO2 lasers in thin materials, as the laser can be absorbed quickly. Strict safety precautions must be taken, as the laser can pass straight through to the eye's retina. Whereas in CO2, the laser light, 10 microns in wavelength, is absorbed by the cornea, thus there is no risk of irreparable damage to the retina. Competing processes include water jet and plasma cutting. However, water jet cutting is not as suitable for thinner materials and tends to cost more per part than laser cutting. And while plasma is comparable in surface finish and versatility, CO2 laser cutting has a superior tolerance than plasma. When designing for laser cutting, the engineers should avoid sharp corners since they can be difficult to produce, and also avoid deep cuts as they will produce tapered walls. The machine automatically moves stock from storage onto the work table. This type of inventory management helps to improve the manufacturing process by making it more efficient. That's all for today, and thanks for watching.